no ti fanno corso de romano no vuoto lunga perché quando poi perché questo non è
I'm a little bit bigger than you. You're very strong. I'm always a player. It's good that she gets to learn. When I teach, I need to be base.
Type of palming, you can be on your toes, and you can really pour more body weight into your feet. Playing with the rotation of the hands also, I invite you to do so. You want to find perfect puzzle pieces. How does my hand fit perfectly on her hand? And then you go. If you find this perfect fit on with your hand and her feet, you can pour a lot of body weight. You could also help yourself with your elbows bent and pour your weight as so. Concentrating that your fingers are just following the movement and are not tense. Okay. Tractioning. Walking meditation. So I'm working with half of the part of my foot up, and I'm even going a little bit sideways here. So I can feel this perfect fit from my foot and her foot. I'm trying to bend my knees to drop my body weight down. If I leave my knee extended, the energy is breaking here. I really want to feel how it's floating down, and I can sink even more. Going a little bit to the side helps for my foot to fit her foot. Turning around, this is a very intense and very nice. A lot of people like pressure on the feet, so this is a very good way to pour a lot of weight into it. Heels. So you can first try to feel if you find stability with one heel. You're working on the half of her foot also. You're not trying to go really high up, and you really want to make sure that she has some padding on the bottom of her foot. If you feel enough stability, then the other heel goes in, and you can just start alternating. Very tight feet. Turning around, palming on the calf. So my knees are always wide open. If I keep them closed, my body's gonna be close. I want to keep them open to have a little mini cobra in my back. So I want to work from a place of extension with my body. Here I'm working at the same time. You could also do alternative or at the same time. Walking along all the calf, making sure that my shoulders don't come forward, more forward than my wrists, okay? Here my wrists are not going to be happy. Taking the heels, I come close. Remember this hand grip in the acrobatics? Here's where they both practice support each other. Put your 2 fingers here. Make sure that her thumb is on your forearm. As I exhale, I'm extending her calves only by taking my weight of my body down. So I'm making sure I'm flexing the whole foot. Taking her legs to rest on my thighs, I begin to palm again. So I inhale in the transition. As I exhale, I pour my body weight, and it takes a long time to really pour in. Inhale in transition. Exhale, I'm pouring, pouring, pouring. When I reach the point of alignment, I just sink into her body. Here I'm working more with same size palming, but you can feel it in your body. What rhythm goes well for you? I release one leg. Take hold of the other one. My foot will go right on the crest of her knee and hook around, so you can see. The only thing that I'm doing is I'm shifting my body weight to that leg as I exhale. I inhale in a way, change to another position, going higher onto the back of the thigh, and exhale. Some people will not stay with a foot here. You will have to be supporting. So it depends where you're working with. The same thing, I'm not intentionally wanting to press down, I'm just leaning into her body. You might want to go here. So this is the bone-to-bone contact we always want to avoid. We want to have softness. Softness on our calf. And go. Releasing the other, and you would do the other side the same. So it's really nice when you don't even have to hold and you're just concentrating on leaning.
How do you balance yourself?
It's very balanced. It's just like I'm doing it on the floor. Shifting my weight, bending one knee and the other one. If it's really unbalanced for you, you can place one knee, one hand on your thigh. You can find ways to balance. Exactly as that we'll be doing this. See? Foot position. You should all remember this. Foot position number 1, thud. Not the butt, not the thigh, the thud. Parallel. You sink in just to see how your weight can pour in and it fits perfectly. We will be using this position when we fly. So it's very nice for you to see it from this point of view, so when we get up in the air it won't be confusing. Beautiful. Thud is position number 1. Position number 2 is with your toes supporting the lower back, right where the seatbelt would go. You place your foot and you want to just place it and pour body weight on it, also to see how it fits perfectly. You can even do a little traction back and then pour body weight. So position 1, position 2, and then you would do it to the other side. opening. Windshields of the car to release lower back. So they come into a little taquito. Can I say taco again? So you want to hook really her foot in the back of the knee. Placing my body so my hara directs to where I want to work. My hara wants to work this line. So I'm holding this leg, not resisting too much. I'm just holding. Inhale, and as I exhale, I'm pouring my body weight. This line will be a little bit tender for a lot of us because of the basic. Here I really find a way where I can feel it's kind of like, more than a river, here it's more like a little mountain. And then I sink. Inhale in transition. Exhale as I lean. It's better sometimes to go over just to feel and then come back. I'm finding softness with my hand, but firmness with my pressure. Releasing. You can do another windshield. You would switch knees. Working, again, your hara directed. So if I'm working here, I would have to work this line. So just think about the taxi driver wanting to direct to where you want to work. The body has a lot of reflexes, so if you go over, it will jump, or you will feel the nerve jumping a little bit. Boing, 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 bang, bang, bang. Very good. Here you can do a little lizard. Keeping low. If I lift a lot, it will be a lot of compression for her lower back. So just keeping her legs low, I'm going to traction. Very good. Lowering her down. I like to do a personal inner spiral. So this back can open. My knees will go right in the center. So I want to go into them very slowly in the center and then bring my feet on top.
Oh.
Looks very delicious.
Yummy.
If it's painful, your partner will tell you. It's more painful if my knees are really sharp and my heels are up. Sorry if it hurts a lot. If it's like this, it's more soft, but it's getting into more areas of the butt. Remember this? Here you can start working on it. Walking along the spine, so this is the vertebrae and the spine are right here. You want to avoid the vertebrae and just move to the first line, right next to the back. You want to start from the mid-back all the way to the upper back. To end this beautiful butt massage, you can just do a little clapping.
It feels like a dolphin.
Sounds like it.
I know you're going through a lot tomorrow.
We end with this part, and now I will come over here. I'm sorry if I'm giving the back to some of you, and if you need to move the seat. So this is more or less the perspective that you have when you're a folded leaf. So it's nice to play with what you have. The first thing would be to intuitively just touch the back and start moving your hands. What I do is I don't even think what I'm going to do. My hands are slowly already wanting to touch her. So here you can do a little bit of intuitive or exploration, I would say, curiosity. Like, what's happening here? Looking for a little treasure. Found one over here, very nicely. So you would take your time to explore here. Also working with the thumbs or with the palms. You can do palming. Nice adjustment. Or thumbing. You can thumb, again, respecting the vertebrae, just coming to the side of the vertebrae, keeping your thumb soft, so you don't want to do it very pointy, you want to do it with your soft part, and just leaning forward. Inhale out, exhale, leaning forward. I like to be in my toes, but you could also be on your knees. You could also be in a high lunge. You know, a lot of positions now. Also, a nice way is to place your thumbs and do circles around, and then place them again, do circles. Whatever I do, I move with my whole body. It's not just only my fingers doing this. It's my whole body participating in the action. When I include my whole body, my whole presence is there. I wish I could stay here for half an hour. Okay. Releasing. Manually place the hand below the shoulders. Holding on the hips, pushing back, opening her knees, inviting you to open her knees, and bring the head down into a child's position with wide legs. Can you bring them a little bit closer for her? Okay. Traction and creating space in the back. Good. You can start palming just in the center of the thighs. If it feels comfortable and it's not very tender, how are your thighs feeling? Good. You can do a little bit of monkey business, placing one foot, placing the other foot, and start working on the back. All monkeys, this feels very good. And I'm working with my body weight again. She's in her disco ball mood right now. Expanding, shift the weight. If you go into this acrobatic massage position, just make sure that the mount and the dismount is graceful. With what? The mount, when you get in and out, is graceful, not boom boom out of it. It will take them off their super. Bringing her all the way up, asking her to sit in a sitting position. So actually we're going into prone and sitting position today. Sit in a cross-legged position where she's comfortable. I can either go into a dog squat, which I know Fair loves now, or you can go with one leg to the side and invite them to rest on your legs. Personally, I like dog squat. So they don't have to do any effort and they can be comfortably sitting. Palming again. I'm not going to place my hands down and push. I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, release body weight. Rotate your hands from one side to the other. The pressure changes when you shift your hands. Thumbs. So from this little bone that's sticking out to her vertebrae, there's 3 points of immortality, which my teacher calls. You can explore them inhaling, and as you exhale, just lean your body weight. Again, I'm not consciously pushing with my muscles, I'm letting my body weight sink down. Making room for your own intuitive massage is nice, so we'll give space for that here, especially in this big areas like the back. It's nice to just feel what's happening there and how the muscles are interacting with you. Can you turn around? Okay. Chopsticks, black, 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 remember? So you want to keep your fingers open when you're clapping. This is what's creating this noise. Single chopsticks. Are you ready to give some love?